would you agree that no one should be prosecuted for their political beliefs or because they're a personal or political adversary of the president?
Thank you for the question, Senator Blumenthal. I can't speak to those cases because I'm not.
I'm asking you in general, and I think it's a yes or no question.
Yes, Senator. And as I said in my opening statement, individuals are prosecuted based on the facts, and those facts as applied to the law. And for 18 years as an AUSA, I wrote a pros memo in every case.
So I'm going to interrupt you with apologies because I have limited amounts of time. I'm going to take that as a yes, that they should be based on the facts and the law, not the president's personal feelings of animosity or political opposition. Let me just follow up because you're going to be in this position if you are pressured by someone in the White House, including the president, to bring criminal charges that you believe are unsupported by the facts and the law. Would you resign?
We're going to evaluate every case that we receive, Senator, based on the facts and the law, and we will have processes. I mentioned a prosecution memorandum that I will evaluate at the highest level of the criminal division, and I will consult with the Deputy Attorney General, and my decision will be based solely on the facts and the law in every case.
And I'm asking what you would do if you are instructed to bring an indictment, to seek an indictment from a grand jury that you believe is lacking in facts and legal support. Would you resign? Would you stand up? Would you be counted? It's not enough to say, we'll review it on the process and so forth. Now is your time to tell this committee that you'll have the backbone to stand on conscience and conviction.
I don't think I'll be in that position, Senator, but all I can say is I will do what I've always done based on the Justice Manual and the process and the ethics of my office is evaluate cases based on the facts and the law and make decisions. They will not be based on personal animus. They will not be based on tweets. They will not be based on anything but the facts and the law in each case.
I'm disappointed in that response because I think it's less than the American people deserve by way of a commitment to the rule of law. But you did mention the Justice Department manual, and I have a proposal, and I'm hoping it will be supported on a bipartisan basis that would, in effect, among other things, codify the Justice Manual's prohibitions on political considerations in charging decisions and prohibit the White House from intervening or interfering in specific charging decisions. In addition, it would create a statutory right of action for people who are selectively or maliciously prosecuted. It would give them rights, much as they have in state court. I don't know about Louisiana, but in many state courts, there is a cause of action for malicious prosecution, and it would enact some key reforms in the grand jury process to ensure that the government isn't abusing its power. Would you support those kinds of reforms, Mr. Duva?
Be happy to work with the Office of Legislative Affairs and Legal Policy to have those discussions with the committee and also the Senate. And many of those protections do exist in the Hyde Amendment, which is a federal statute that addresses malicious prosecutions or prosecutions that are not based in fact and law. So those protections do currently exist on the federal level.
My time has expired, Mr. Chairman. I thank you